deer hunting. It's a very serious game, but it is a game. Well, after the rain yesterday, we just decided to hike back in, and I've actually just hiked into that wallow where I set the trail camera up the other day. Unlike the other day, I was a little bit more prepared. I bought the mega pack of Aerogard, but it can't work that well because there's not one mosquito to be seen today. Unbelievable, because I got eaten alive the other day. Anyway, I'm going to sit here for the rest of the day. Well, that's the plan, unless the wind plays havoc with me. Just going to sit here. I'm about 60-80 metres above this wallow. Got a little bit of view of a few green patches around as well. So I haven't seen anything on the walking. Lee's got onto some really good fresh tracks. He thinks they actually may be fallow, but I think this area where I am here has mainly been frequented by sambar. So we'll sit back, I'll have a bit of a kip, have a bit of a feed. It's only 11 o'clock, so I've got a bit of a wait, but sometimes it's worthwhile. Well, I've got Steve up ahead of me, and he's just on the high side of the hill to my left. I've come down to a track. I followed a set of, looks like a hind, and there's a little bit of water just in front of me there, about 20 yards, and I've just found some nice fresh tracks in front of me as well, further up this hill. So I'll go for a bit of a walk now, and we'll see what we walk up. Well, it's been a couple of hours since I got here. I just went down to check the trail camera before, and in the 2 days it's been here, it's got two sambar on there. It's hard to tell on the small screen of the game camera, but that looked like a spiker and a small stag. It could be the same deer, it's a bit hard to tell. But one thing, the mozzies have left me alone. And the temperature's dropping. I've lost all communication with Lee. My fault. I didn't charge my battery up on my little radio. So we're flying blind. I haven't heard any shots or anything like that. The wind's swirling around a bit, which is starting to annoy me. But I'm going to stay here till the death knock. Well, I can't get Steve on the radio. I've walked up the top of this hill, back down again on the fire track. Called him all the way, haven't been able to get him. So I turned the Rhino 650 on, put on channel that we normally call on, and I haven't got him on that either. So I've left it on, and I just thought, well, I'll pull off the track here, and I've come into this little spot down here. It's full of blackberries, and yeah, it's pretty good. So I'll just sit here till death knock, see if something walks around. You never know, might do. It's a good little spot here. Well, I've given it a fair crack. Basically waited off this wallow for just about all day. Haven't seen a thing, so about time to pack up and head back before it gets totally dark. Normally it wouldn't worry me hiking back in the dark, but got no communication with Lee. He's probably wondering where the hell I am, so better head back and before it gets totally dark. Just to say that his branch is breaking up to the left. Probably bump a deer on the way back, I'd say. Well, I've had a walk. I walked up the top of Steve's gully. He was sitting on a wallow. So I walked up the top of the hill. It was about 500 metres high. Fairly steep up the top. Get up there, and I started walking down. I tried to call Steve. He couldn't answer on the radio. So I thought, instead of walking into his wallow, he could have something down there. I didn't want to spook it, so I
I walked back down the hill, found another spot to sit and have a bit of a look around, overlooking some nice blackberries. Sat there for about an hour and a half, and still trying to call him on the radio, never got him. So I don't think he's in strife. No need to fire a shot. So I'll walk back down, walk back almost to the car, and went right up this other hill, which I'm looking at right now, and came back down, just trying to see some footprints of anything after the last heavy rains we just had the other night. So I came back down again, crossed the fence, walked back down to the other end, down along the creek, along this track just here, and over the hill to see if I could whistle up a fox, or even possibly see this bloody mischievous dog. Saw neither, so I walked back here. I'm a bit knackered, so I thought I'll just sit down and wait for Steve to walk out when he does. I just hope I don't hear a shot. I don't know if I've got it in me to walk up there and carry out a couple of legs. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It is what it is.